Right, can you say hello?
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to our day. So I've been wanting some more Turkish thins, like the chocolates, since we did the After 8 challenge. And as you can see up the top, it says Turkish thin chocolates. Press search. What do you get? Condoms. 18. Ultimate. Intense. Packaging may vary.
I'm not gonna lie, the way you said that was kind of intense.
Limited time deal, $10.99. Grab a bargain whilst you can. Not needed for gay couples like myself and my wife. So, Sophie and I literally just sat in here in our own little bubbles for a minute, just focusing on stuff that we want to do in silence. And then that happens. The lights have turned on again.
On the ring.
Yeah. I really don't know what's going on.
The thing is, with the amount of time that we've spent up here because of us having to stay up here because of your back, there has got to be something doing it, surely, like spiritually, because if not, then surely it would happen more regularly.
Yeah, if it's like
a movement or something, like, not that either of us have moved. I can't even think of anything else. But
yeah, like
you know,
something triggering it to go off.
Like we know
but there's nothing.
We know that your CPAP hose wire can make it go off, but that hasn't moved.
Nope. So
I'm confused.
We don't know.
Pretty sure it's ghostly.
I think now, like, it's happened that many times, it's just got to be.
Mm.
So
yeah,
that's a bit shit.
Yeah.
And a bit weird. And this is a nice one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hopefully it's somebody who loves us in a good way.
Yeah.
Not in a good creepy.
And I love you.
Never leave kind of way.
Yeah. We also had a delivery today of 96 single pack Weetabix. Each biscuit in its own little pack.
Which I think is insane.
Yes. We ran out of Weetabix and we don't need to do a shop. But we've only got like a bag of porridge left after we bought like that lot in bulk. And I'm like, what do we do? It's like, it's reasonably cheap food. It lasts longer. I can get it in bulk for cheap. But the only bulk I could get was this like hotelier sort of like breakfast food thing, which obviously they'll do it in single packets and for hygiene. So I just had to go for it because
it's the only option, really.
Yeah. Everybody's mad buying still, that it's making it really difficult for us to get stuff. I think the next shop that we could get is in 4 weeks' time, which isn't really good. Yet?
Once it's been a week after, like, yeah, well, we can...
So now it'll be 3 weeks.
Yeah, well, yeah, we can get a shop in, like, 3 weeks' time. That's the furthest it would do us.
But that's the week we struggle because of money.
Yeah, so we're going to have to wait for a week after we receive the shop in, and then try and book one in, and just put whatever we can in the basket, and then, like, just beforehand go and do a shop. But
we have found a local farmer, like, people that are selling, like, bread, butter, cheese.
Did I not send you the video to put it in? I've not done that yet.
It only arrived yesterday. So no.
Really?
So yeah, we'll put that little clip in here.
That little one is feeling a tiny bit guilty. Only a tiny amount. Because the doorbell went. So obviously I had to go get the door. When I came back, she was nibbling the broccoli. Weren't you? You're so cheeky. Yeah, I liked it though, Mommy. Did you like that? Yeah. Give me more, give me more. I like broccoli. Uh-huh, 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 ooh, uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. What? What's going on? Broccoli. Whoa. I'm shooketh. Are you shooketh? Yeah. And then there's Pickle over there throwing me a toy. Oh no!
So yeah, that food is pretty good. I mean, it is a little bit more expensive. It is coming like organic, but it's a little bit of a filler for when we can't get shopping.
Yeah.
And it's got like actual fresh veg and stuff, which we've been living on frozen veg now for far too long.
More than a year. So.
Yeah. So it's actually quite nice to have a good variety of food.
It is. We actually had a salad.
It's just like shocking. Because the last time we got salad, it was all manky, and Tesco's refused to do anything about it. So it's quite difficult to get like fresh stuff like that, because you don't know what you're going to get picked. And you don't know if they've picked a long date or if they've just grabbed the one on top. So yeah, at least we get some nice fresh fruit and veg now.
Yeah. We also, I entered a competition ages ago, like to the extent that I don't even remember when I entered it, and it was to win some money off of HelloFresh boxes, which you may or may not have heard of. They're quite popular, and I figured, I didn't even tell Charlie about it because I was like, well, I'm not going to win, but I'm just going to put my name down anyway. I won. So, they rung yesterday. Yesterday? Today? Yesterday? What day was it? I don't know. They rung at some point, and was just like, well, what do you think of HelloFresh? Have you heard of us? And I was like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, well, you have actually won the competition. And I was like, what? So anyway, because we hadn't sorted finances and I hadn't actually told Charlie about that yet, I asked them to ring me back next week, and they're going to, and then we're going to try 4 weeks worth of that, so we can show you guys, like, I'll try and go through like the cooking with you guys and everything, and we'll show you that as well.
So yeah, hopefully we're going to start getting some decent meals in.
Yeah.
We also don't have any heating.
Nope.
I've actually got quite a cold nose right
Yeah,
now,
me too.
which doesn't help because I've said before, but when it's cold in here, obviously my oxygen machine sucks up all the air, and if it's cold, it's being pumped direct into my face.
Yeah, and downstairs especially, which is where the oxygen machine is very cold.
So we're going to be spending a little bit more time up here at the minute because we can't get anybody out to sort the heat, like the boiler. It happens every single year. It leaks.
A couple of times a year, I swear. It happens generally twice a year. It's got to have, because it's
the same bit as well over and over again, but they just
time.
keep fixing it and they just won't replace it.
No.
And it's starting to get frustrating because it means that we get no heating for days on end.
Yeah, and like I remember like one time in particular, and this has happened more than once, but one time in particular I remember, and they said it was fine, all good, happy, and as soon as they left, I checked it, and it was bloody leaking still.
Straight away.
So I literally ran out the house and was just like, it's leaking, and he huffed and he came back, and then he looked at it and he was like, shit, it's leaking. And I'm like, thank you.
Yeah, but they just won't replace it. And I think they would have saved themselves so much money if they had just replaced it and not constantly having to send somebody out and fix it multiple times. I've got something in my eye.
Oh no!
I think it's an eyelash.
Oh, it's not an eye. Oh no, wrong eye.
Oh, I got eyelashes that grow inwards. And
like the dogs on the TV program we've been watching.
Yeah, and they get caught quite a lot of the time, and it's just like constantly jabbing me in the eye. Really hurts. But
yeah, it's not ideal, is it, babe?
no. Look at this. Ta-da.
Are you looking at me?
No.
Oh, you're looking at me.
How cute are they?
I'm cute too. I'm cute too.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. Oh, I'm too tired. I do that.
Taking up the bed still.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We really need to change our duvet from the Christmas one.
I know. I keep forgetting.
Yeah, me too. Oops. So yeah, we're kind of not really doing a lot today. It's just been chilled, quiet day.
Yeah.
Update what?
I was just going to say, I started sorting out Charlie's meds earlier. I didn't actually tell you this, but I had to stop because I kept dropping everything, which obviously dropping medications on the floor is not good, especially when you have dogs. So I had to give up after literally sorting out 2 different types of medications, and I'll just throw this out there. She's on like 25. So I'll be trying that again tomorrow.
Gotta love being me. The problem is with me, I've got to take medication for my lungs. I've got to take medication from the pain from like my deformed joints and my muscular dystrophy and Ehlers-Danlos syndrome and like everything else, and my immune system and my mental health. But then when you take these medications for it, you then need to take medications because you're taking these medications.
Yeah.
And it's
side effects.
It's really frustrating because it's not just the simple fact of, here, have a medication. It's like, here, have a medication, and here, have 4 others because it's going to destroy this, 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 and this. And it's ridiculous. But yeah, update on my stepdad. He's actually doing pretty good. They've been trying him more with the speaking valve. Mum was able to video call him yesterday. She said he does look really shit and really ill. However, the fact that he's no longer got an arterial line, which means his blood pressure is now like stabilising, he's moving about with OT and physio. Obviously he's got the speaking valve in. He's only got a PICC line in now, which is like a long-term sort of cannula / Venflon. So yeah, things are getting better. He is still super poorly and he's still in the ICU, but yeah, it seems he's going in the right direction and is doing pretty good.
And would be happy if he keeps going that way.
Yeah, he's just got to stop being stubborn, which is what he did yesterday.
It's a challenge for him.
And was just adamant he didn't want to do physio. But I said to Sophie, I was like, he's doing it twice a day, and it's every day. So going from being ventilated and stuck in a bed to being pushed to doing like an hour's worth, like twice a day, it can be the case that you just don't want to do it. When I'm in hospital, I don't want to do it every day.
No,
it's frustrating.
Quite similar to what it sounds like he's doing.
And it's exhausting. So he probably just wanted a break, and they were probably pushing him and not listening. And yeah, today when he was doing it, he was up and fine. He was absolutely completely fine with doing everything physio and OT has said to him. So yeah, sometimes you just need to take a break. But yeah, I did message Mum, speak to Mum this morning. So that was the update then. I didn't get a full update because she was trying to organise something with my bosoms.
I forgot about that.
She rang me asking what I told her my bra size was the other day, and she was really shocked then. And then she couldn't remember it, even though she was really shocked. All she remembered was that they were a ridiculous size and that I can't find bras easily. But she's organising something, and that's why she rang this morning. It wasn't the case of wanting to do like a full-on update, so she needed to get on and do that, really. I did also message my nan this morning. Apparently there's like flooding in Storm Christoph or something like that.
I thought it was Christopher. Can't be Christopher, that's 2.
I don't know, I thought it was Christoph.
It probably is Christoph.
But yeah, where the storm is and flooding is only like half an hour away from my nan.
I didn't realise it was that close.
Yeah. She's like, where the two places are that it's flooding, she's dead central in the middle, and it's like obviously half an hour each way. And there's like 2,000 homes or something being evacuated. So I messaged her, but she said she's doing good. She doesn't sound like it's affecting her actually at the moment, which I'm glad about.
Yeah, let's have it not.
Yeah, so I'm just hoping that she stays fine and can stay at home, because she really does not need to be out and about whilst COVID and whatever, because obviously they're going to be setting up temporary shelters for people, and that's going to be like mass people in one area.
That's just going to be awful.
Yeah, so fingers crossed that it doesn't get to that level for my nan, because she's pretty poorly as well.
Yeah.
Everybody's poorly and it's all going on.
It is. Everything's just like...
Boris Johnson thinks he can manage 2 crises going on at once. I highly doubt he can. He's barely managing to keep on top of the pandemic, let alone flooding as well.
He's not keeping on top of the pandemic, that's the thing.
No. So, it's all pretty much go at the minute.
Yes.
But yeah, we're going to carry on with what we're doing. So thanks for coming on, Steves. Oh, also, yesterday we watched Tiff and Carrie.
Oh my god, it was so
cool. We watched the live ones from Monday, and somebody was saying about Soph, not this Soph, but the name just in general.
They were like, "Hi, it's Soph,"
and Tiff was just like, "Which Soph? I know this Soph. I know this Soph. I know Charlie and Sophie. I know this Sophie," and we were like, oh my god, she just like listed our name off from the top of her head, and we got like proper fangirled out. So
we did. It was awesome.
Yeah, the simple things in life.
Yeah.
But even like celebrities still get like giddy about other famous
so
people.
Cool,
yeah. Not saying that we're celebrity or whatever else, but you know, it's just because like another YouTuber, a big YouTuber remembers our name.
Yeah. It's very cool.
Little things that make us smile.
Yeah.
So thanks for coming on, Davis. We'll see you tomorrow.
Goodbye, everyone.
Good night.